And the last thing I'll say is, I think one of the things that I didn't fully appreciate and realize when I was organizing around the Oscar Grant shooting back in 2009 was the righteousness of the rage, right? Like, when a community has faced nothing but violence from the state for 400, 500 years, every bit of that rage that gets poured out into the streets, regardless of how it gets expressed, is legitimate and it is righteous. And I think as community leaders, we need to create more safe containers for that rage to be seen and for that rage to be honored. Because if we don't create safe containers for that to be released, it's going to get released on a gas station. And there's no point in talking about whether it's right or wrong or effective or not, because it's inevitable, right? So like, what can we be doing in preparation again to create space for the righteous and legitimate rage of marginalized communities to truly be honored, so that we can move through that and allow rage to guide us into skillful action. So I think so much of it is like what we... Charcoal is like, it's much more controllable, right? Like, charcoal is what you use to grill food because you can focus that energy a lot more. And so I think oftentimes, like, but to create charcoal, you sometimes need to like let something burn for a while, right? And then it settles into that charcoal. And so I think what that means in movement context is, like, again, before going into the demonstration, relying heavily on healers and faith leaders and people who have those skills to hold grief circles, to use art to express our rage, to create spaces where we're sitting in circle, crying together, screaming together, grieving together, in a container where like that expression of rage isn't going to be misinterpreted and then we're going to get tear gas as a result of it. Right? Because that can be re-traumatizing. Like, it's important for us to create these spaces where rage and grief can be expressed. But if we're getting arrested while we're doing that, that can be re-traumatizing. So how do we create safe containers for us to do that, so that that rage can settle into a charcoal, and then we bring that charcoal with us into the streets?